Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Oh, it would be bloody night time. Died, didn't we, in a loud and grotesque military manner, which was a shame. But we have a bit more gear now. We need to go and find a rucksack, probably. Good, Cookie's been doing some work. So I'm just going to do a bit of base sorting before we start anything weird and wonderful. Good. I'm going to obviously be waiting for the sun to come up to see where we actually are. And we need our health to go up. Hi, Sarah's dad. You okay? At the moment, we're just waiting for the sun to come up so I can work out where we are. Cookie's been on today working on the base. So I need to move a few things round. And he's been getting some building stuff ready for us to make it easier. Like, we need to move everything that's not base building out of here, basically. Just escaping reality for a bit. We all have to do that at times. Right then, I need to move that and that. That stays there. That needs to be moved. Then most of that stuff. Okay, that's good. This is making more sense. Just doing a little bit of base tidying because I'm waiting for my energy to go up. See, we're not in the best of health. Then we need to go off and try and get ourselves a rucksack. Do need to do some base building, and we've Cookies prepared stuff to make the base building quick and easy, which is nice of him. That's done. Right then, that can now come. Yeah. Yeah. There. White cards are there. That's better. Chainsaw, I remember those from my Doom days. 2-piece ones and a link cable, 2 portable TVs. So I didn't, in those days, I was using a serial cable between 2 PCs to play Command and Conquer. So chainsaws can be used on this server for raiding. You can also cut down trees with them, but you wouldn't want to. You'd use them for raiding, and you'll get through a full thing of oil of fuel to cut down one door, and they make a lot of noise. But they are a good way of raiding if you don't have explosives. And Cookie today, when he was on, made a very, very important kill, and we got a lot of gear out of it, and because of that he was able to sell and make us a lot of money, which is massive. My water bottle's dead, so that gets burnt. That's a spare knife. Drop that in there because it's not overly important. Right, so that's damaged, but we'll keep it. That's ammo for what we're going to go hunting. Battery I'm just going to drop off for the moment. It's not important. That door. MPG area, that's okay. That's a bit more organised than we were. That one on top of there, what's in there? Weapons and ammo. Well done, Cookie. Bloody well done. Mines. Mags. Oh, he's worked to perfection. Very impressed with him. Weapons rack there. Command and Conquer Red Alert with the linkable PS1. Many a night. I agreed completely, and that's 417. Nice. My favourite sniper rifle and some big boy sniper rifles. That's good. At some point, we need to deal with that medical chest. We've got a weapon in there that we need to move out. There. Sorry. Yeah, no. I sort of remember. I don't remember that. I remember. What do I remember about Red Alert? Mainly, I remember we used to be able to. Get into like an ant mode. Am I thinking correctly? Inside that backpack. And some more just loot that he's put in there. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave that there for a moment. That does need sorting. How are my bandages? 1 damage, 1 okay. That disinfected? No. So that needs to stay there. Can't take out a non-disinfected bandage. Repair kit. More shit to put away. Ammo. Right. So first thing, we need to make a recce and see if we've got anybody outside. Because let's be honest, we don't want to walk into World War III. Then we need to get another door in here, which we can do easily. And then a door outside. Okay. Ants was an end game. Yeah. I remember you used to be able to access a cheat mode and then fight against ants. Or click somewhere on one of the screens or... And I've got Command and Conquer Remastered on Steam. I just haven't played it. I did buy it though. Right, so we need wood floor kit, wood wall kit, wood door kit. We need one of them and one of them. So we can get another door in. Make us a little bit more secure. Goes to another door. Later version of Xbox had alien insect enemies. Okay. Love the fact that I'm too close to another door, so we can't on that pod. So we could put it there. Where would the door be? Let's. If we put it there, the door is going to be there, and we won't be able to fit through. Okay, that's a no-go then. Door kit there. No, it's not there. So we're going to need a floor kit.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Irish. You gave me such a fright then.
Am I supposed to be here? Am I not
Yes,
supposed to be here?
yes, of course you can be here, mate. You can be here. Of course you can. I just didn't expect you to appear on. How are you? Let me just turn your voice down. It's really loud.
Yeah, good call.
Only on my
Nice,
disc.
hot and loud.
No, it's on my Discord that
Finish.
it's loud.
Okay.
There we
Uh,
go. Not Discord, on OBS. Are you coming into game?
maybe. What are you doing? What should I? Yeah, fill me in.
So I'm going to do a little bit of building. And once I've done that, I need to go and find myself a new rucksack after I was murdered yesterday. So we're going to go and hit a military camp and loot it. If you're up for it.
Okay, maybe a little something something wouldn't hurt.
We won't be
See what
going.
Witch Kings thinks.
We won't be going far. We won't be going far. But you can come in and see the base has improved. Cookie's done some work.
Yeah, might as well take a look.
Next thing I need is a wooden floor. Wood floor. Spend all time building. You have to on a server like this, Sarah's dad. The trouble is, if you don't, people will soon raid you. Until the base is built, you spend an awful lot of time building. Make it snap. Change mode X. Larger steps, smaller steps. Double. I'm talking to myself, Irish. I do apologise. Oh, Ray, sorry. Too bad they don't have kind of base building on consoles. Series XS and PS5 did already have some more adding to the game. Probably spend all my time base building. So this is not even a normal DayZ modded base building. This is something that Aftermath, the server I'm on, they've written their own mod for base building. So this is their own version of it. To Ray, and welcome to the stream. So we play this because it's massively different, and I agree. It's a shame Xbox and PlayStation don't have more base building options. A massive shame. I love base building. I need a rucksack. That's what I really need. I'll wait to see if Mr. Irish is coming in, and if he is, we'll go rucksack hunting. Food, sure. Oh, Cookie's cooked me some meat. Oh, having a team member on during the day does help. I was cruelly murdered last night and had to run home. But yeah, I love base building. And there's an Irish. Hi, Cookie. Thanks for the work you've been doing, mate. Massively, massively appreciated. Just gone live, realistically, and I'm trying to sort my health out. I need to go rucksack hunting, so I'm taking an SKS. Yeah. We're going to go rucksack hunting to my special rucksack hunting place. Oh, Cookie, that's where the events are run. I'm planning on building, but wasn't sure which way you wanted to go. Round the building, mate, basically. I tried to go out there and do something, but I couldn't work out how to do it. I couldn't make it snap. How can you make things snap? Oh, an X will do. But no. Oh, God. RV. And yeah, so I just couldn't work out how to get things to snap, mate. But my aim is that we should go... along here, then back here, and then over the top. Chetty, kind of the game. Okay. Because I got things snapping last night, but today they were like, no, forget it. That one
Oh
is...
shit, I'm logged in, aren't I?
You are logged in.
Good thing my team built a house.
Yeah, there is that. I need water bottle there. That there. Spare ammo there. You okay, Irish?
Yeah, I was cleaning out my pipe, man.
Okay. Right. Have a look round. Cookie's built stuff inside and brought us presents home.
Right on. Oh my god. Does OBS ever overwhelm you with the updates it's done? It's like, hey, I've done this update, and you close it, and it's like, oh yes, I've also done this one.
Yeah. It did a big update yesterday. And all my...
awfully proud of itself.
And my audio mixer now looks differently and works so much better. But my game capture stopped working completely.
Oh, fucking hell.
I have to move instead to display capture. I have yet to sit down and work out why game capture doesn't want to work. But OBS is good like that.
Yeah.
It goes for months with no update, and then it says, hey, I've got a good one for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I've been thinking about this. Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of Bohemia. You'll have these modded servers going on just fine, and they'll be he's like, hey, we finally added cold food, and everyone's looking at them like, mates, we've had cold food for years.
Yes,
And then
yeah.
the game stops working.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've suddenly added cold food. Oh, but we've had it for years, and then suddenly, when you heat up food, it never gets hot anymore. It just stays cold. Yeah, yeah. Ah, fires aren't working. There'll be a hot fix in 3 months' time. yeah, it is a
I
bit
love
like that.
them, but they totally break it sometimes.
Yeah, just a little. Sometimes. So Cookie, so Friday I'll show you how to do it, and once you've got it, you'll get it. Thanks, Cookie. That makes perfect sense. We've got a lot of guns, Cookie, I see. And big cases full of things. I'd move those in there. Yeah, come on. Thank you. Don't be so silly. And big cases full of useful things, like landmines and such like. But we're soon going to need... Oh, we're all right. We're all right. Oh. That has to be there. I like what you've done with this. Like getting everything ready. Really impressed, Cookie. So where we're going to loot, Irish, whenever you get to me and you're ready and you've had a look around the base, is 2.6 k's away. So it's not a stupid distance.
Good within 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's not too bad though.
And I need to get a rucksack, which is why we're going there. There was a nasty incident involving a machine gun that I lost.
Yeah. Can I lay down crops in one of these doorways?
Bird, I wouldn't though. They don't give enough nutrition.
Guess I won't worry about them then.
Once we've built, at some point, we're going to build you an area for greenhouses. And that might then...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, when that happens, you'll have a whole little area that you can grow crops of any type. Special crops. So, in here we now have a weapons cabinet at the end and 2 big boxes behind you full of goodies.
Left in here? Oh wow. Nope.
And then 2 large boxes on top of the wardrobes and things that might be worth looking at.
Maybe I could put a couple things behind for a second.
Okay, mate.
So we can loot a bit more.
Yeah, the reason I'm going out is I need to get a rucksack, and I can't take the rucksack that's in one of these places because it's made for base building. It will hold logs without you having to hold them in your hands, so we're leaving it behind because we only use it for base building.
Oh yeah, that's the good shit.
Yeah, so I need to, because I was killed and I lost my rucksack, I need to go and get a new rucksack. So where we're going, there's a fair chance of a rucksack. And I'm only taking an SKS, so if I get murdered, I'm not losing a great deal.
Yeah, I'll bring the M1 Grand and the whatever the fuck this is, Khalil. It's pretty expendable. And then of course my pistols, because no one cares about those.
Yeah, exactly. I found out last night. What? Carry on.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So when I was murdered last night, I could run from the river, as long as I spawn at Grabbing, all the way to the base before I needed to. I was on flashing food when I got here, but I didn't loot at all. I just ran all the way in, grabbed my gear off my dead body, and then ran home. So you can make it on a straight run in an emergency. But we've got stuff everywhere at the moment.
Oh yeah, could you go over what you meant by having a build ready on Sunday in order to help you out?
So I'm wiping Goblin Z tomorrow or Friday, realistically, and I'm going to start building the new Goblin Z server. And the ones of you that are in that little group will be allowed to test it if you wish to, but it won't be ready for the first lot of testing till Sunday. And then I'll slowly add things and tweak things and change things. And if you can't play it, you can't play it. But there'll be a build that only people that have access to the password will be allowed to play on until the server's ready to go live.
Just checking you didn't want me to have a base built or something.
No, I'll say certain things. So I might say, just play the server today, guys, for the next few days and give me feedback. And then I might say, right then, here's a location. I want you to go here and fight the things that are there and give me feedback. Does that make sense?
Totally.
And then eventually we'll tweak it all until we get to the point where we want it. And then the whole thing gets wiped and everyone goes in and plays the server for real. But it's a way of testing things and giving people a chance that will give me good feedback.
Yeah, I'm just opening up my mod view and then we'll plug in my laptop and I will be ready.
Okay, not a problem. I can't believe it was yesterday your time, morning my time, that I last spoke to you. When you were on your radio show.
Yeah, the time zones can't keep up with our ability to do the most.
I was like, I got up, alarm went off, I got up, like, oh, Irish is streaming. What's he streaming? Probably Stalker. Radio? He does radio on Thursday nights, not on Wednesday mornings.
Yeah, we've been Tuesday nights for a bit. It's pretty nice.
It's a nice slot you've got.
Yeah.
And I think I saw your twin this morning on the radio because he was dancing. Or you were throwing your arms around a lot. He was,
or
sorry.
Just me. You know,
Yeah,
it could have been me. You never
it
know.
could have been you, your twin, I thought, throwing his arms around a lot. Few spare rounds. Punchy zombie tools. Yeah, I'm good to go whenever you're good to go. So the aim will be to get to the outer edges of the camp, to observe it, and then go in, loot everything, and get out and come home. But obviously I'm looking for a rucksack, so if you find a rucksack when we're in there, shout, and I'll come to you and pick it up.
Okay. Seems like we're mostly good.
Okay? And if you see anyone, shoot.
Yeah, not our friends.
Yeah, anyone up close, shoot. Anyone at distance, communication, and we'll let them go their merry little way without us getting involved. We don't have Cookie, the super killer, with us.
It's true, man.
And I shouldn't really be on tonight, but the boss gave me a night off.
That makes sense. It's a busy week time.
I'm working a long day driving tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. That's gonna be
The special
a
door.
great awakening, huh?
Yeah, it's life.
Should I fill up my canteen before we go, or will we find a well?
I'd fill it up. You probably won't need it if you're full water. It's only 3.9 Ks, 2.6 Ks, sorry, there, and then 2.6 back. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Check there's no events happening right in front of us. No. So we should be safe there. In inverted commas, because there's 86 people on at the moment. Okay. This door leads outside now. Okay, the RV is the pink one.
And we're off.
Europe. Any weapons you find, grab them. Because even if they're not wanted, we can sell them. Or weapon parts. Anything we find in here is basically useful because it's a high enough tier. We can either use it or sell it. And nobody, well, no. It's not a big military camp, so people are less likely to go here. And that's not an exact science, as you understand.
Military science.
Yeah, it's a risk versus reward. This has slightly less risk with slightly the same reward. The only thing about the other server, while we're testing Goblin Z, no streaming of it, Irish.
No streaming Goblin Z. Copy that.
Well, we're testing it because we don't want to give away what the final build will be. So then when new players come on, it's a new experience for them. So, yeah, just think of it as like a closed beta for Fallout 76. Yeah.
Yeah, they do them all the time with the Stalker staff for the
Yeah.
servers where they want to see if an event works, so they run the factions through it and stuff. Yeah.
For me, because I only have one computer to do it all on, or one server, I have to wipe to do it, and this is a big build. I'm doing a lot of work on this build to try and make something amazing with a lot of content for players to play. So, which is why it's going to take longer to get ready. It's not a quick process. It's probably a couple of weeks worth of work.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of work. Yeah.
But hopefully, if I can make it all work, you guys will have a server, all of the people that play it, and me, that's quite spectacular. And as I said, we are going to have duos on it, so not initially when you're testing it, but once we come out of testing, you'll be able to play solo or with two people in the same team. And you'll get little icons like we've got here above your heads. Going to go firm under a bush a second and change our RV slightly because we don't want to run in. We want to be able to observe from the outside first.
Why don't I ask that fellow over there? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I've just popped over for a chat. Oh, he shot me. Yeah.
Good sir.
We're looking at looting this camp. Can you give any advice? Bang.
Can you carry some stuff for us to our base for us?
Don't worry, we'll let you in. Promise not to tell anybody where we live. Yeah. Oh, we got to log out now. Can you let yourself out? I've left the doors open. Yeah.
Make sure you close the doors when you leave, though, and don't
Yeah.
take our guns.
Yeah. Thanks for being so kind and understanding. It's like when you play a server like this and occasionally you'll get hardcore role players on and they'll be in chat saying, oh, I'd like to play this server as a medic. Does anyone need a medic? And they're like, everyone's like, no, this is not a role play server. Yeah, but I always role play servers I'm on. And everyone's like, yeah, we don't need a medic. You know, well, what do you need? Someone that's not role playing? There are plenty of role play servers. Go out and find one.
Oh wait, what are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
So this server. So sometimes you'll get people appear in chat that want to play this server as a role player.
Oh.
And they're like, does anyone need a medic? No.
That's funny as fuck.
And they're like, yeah, but I role play a medic. Yeah, this is not a role play server. Yeah, but I always role play on servers. And we're like, maybe the wrong place.
I wonder about that. Trying to force that here is an interesting move.
It'll never work in this sort of world. It's a specialist. Role play servers are a specialist thing. Which is why they're...
Go to a firefight and, like, heal the wounded and, like, wound the attackers and then heal the attackers, but that just seems like you're showing off at that point.
Yeah. And your
at that point, just kill the battlefield.
And your team would be saying, why aren't you carrying a gun? When people can heal themselves. Right, so we're about 230 meters off the RV point. We won't be inside the camp at that point, but we'll be creeping in from there to see if we can observe anyone. Because we don't want to run into trouble. Because you and I have about equal PvP skills, I'm guessing. Gonna find a bush to hide under.
I'm gonna push that tree line.
Yeah, that tree line is the enemy camp. So when you get in there, kneel down and move into the wall line, knelt down, and in cover if possible. It'll be a quick observe, and then go for it. And remember, if you find a rucksack, let me know and I'll come to you.
What if I want leather strips? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, you grab them if you
They
want
don't
them.
turn into leather strips, do they?
What's that? What rucksacks? No.
Yeah. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe Fallout?
Lovely. Right, I'm inside the camp, but I'm creeping.
6 is me.
Roger that. Right, it's just a loot build, not the big building, but all the little buildings.
Okie dokie.
It might have been hit. It's looking pretty empty where I am. No, little bit of rubbish that can be sold. I've got a rucksack.
Good man. Just checking the auto park. More
Okay.
for attackers than anything else.
Whoa.
Yeah?
I picked up a landmine. Someone had left one on the floor.
Oh my god. I don't want to blow up.
A better rucksack, I think. I'll carry it inside my other rucksack. I'm done here. I didn't get any.
Goblin looking being over there.
So
Got a gun.
excellent. I got a gun as well. Oh, a sniper, a glorious sniper.
probably a magazine for it nearby. Just hanging out by the gap in the wall in the trees.
Okay, just going to search these containers. Another gun. Right, let's go home. Drop off some guns. I can decide which rucksack I'm carrying and then work out what we're going to do.
Alrighty. Dirt road's clear.
And yeah, we through the woods. Remember, if it's me and you, we're going to use a lot more woods as cover.
Yeah.
We don't have the special shooter with us.
This is how I play anyways. Half the time in the stalker servers, people just want to like harvest you for gear. So.
Yeah, no different on here. No different on here. My intention is to play some Stalker over the weekend. I'm not gonna stream it. It will all be recorded and then turned into a series that's released as content. And I'll be very roleplay-y in it. I'm going to stay in character when I'm recording it. So it will all be about me talking about, oh, I've just turned up at this village, this is where they told me I should go. That sort of stuff. Have you got over yesterday's shock yet?
Shock?
Car?
A little bit. It ended up being $400 shy of the 3K mark.
Okay. Didn't you expect it to be that much?
Not what I hoped for, but I guess either the car's been getting beat up a bit, or something's been lifting parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needed it.
Hey, on me.
You looking at that cabin, or what?
Yeah, it's an enemy base. I'm moving on. I was trying to work out why they left the plot pole outside. Because now if they've ever got to put money on their base, they've got to do it outside the base. Which to me seems not the cleverest of moves. So that little camp I go to for weapons and rucksacks.
Another little baby here.
Baby? Oh, baby base.
Small house.
Yeah, starter shed. Yeah, we need explosives. We could blow in there and just steal everything. But
So fun.
if we had explosives, there's some bases around us that have that have like a single door on them. And if someone's actually put a door up, they might have better loot.
Definitely. Or at least we could shatter their
Dreams. And they're quite close to us. So we need to persuade people that are living close by to move.
Yeah, it's not safe for them here.
Well, they're not paying any tax to us, are they?
Always with the taxes with you.
Well, if they turn up at the camp and agree to pay the tea tax, then I'm sure they can live there, yeah?
They're gonna start calling you the taxing goblin. I guess you could practice your stalker RP. Be like, hello, I've come for everything you have. What are you doing in my insert location of the zone?
Oh, it's going to be weird doing full-on roleplay.
Not if you're playing something you know. Then it feels more like therapeutic.
Which I am. I'm going to be playing a soldier on the run. So I've never been on the run, but I understand how to play a soldier.
Yeah.
With trust issues. And I won't be the looting goblin on that server.
Oh? Who will you...
I'll be Chris Goblin.
Chris Goblin?
Yeah, my surname is Goblin. My first name is Chris.
Not to be confused with Chris Angel.
No, I'll be Chris Goblin. Most people just call me Goblin.
Yeah.
But again, I wanted to split things aside a little bit from this side of me.
Okay.
So...
You're kind of supposed to, huh?
Yeah, you know, I've got to... It will still go up on YouTube, but as a series. I sort of have this idea that I'll record it, so when I hit the 500 subs, which is it's less than 100 subs away now, and it'd be nice to be able to offer something to people that pay for a subscription.
Oh, okay. So it's like...
so you can give them...
Your...
Yeah, so if you pay $1 a month, or whatever I decide to charge, you have access to this series.
Interesting.
Which is something that other people don't get, sort of thing.
A lot of people in the zone would do that just to be able to metagame you, bro.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
They're like, oh, this guy's playing that server? Fuck it, I'll play $1 a month to see where he walks around.
Yeah, and that's sort of how my brain works. I think some people will do that. I'll accept the money quite happily. They can kill me every day.
And then the cool people will do it just to see you play because you're awesome. But I'm just warning you, the metagaming, it exists more than people want to admit.
Oh, 100%. I had somebody in the chat last night on here saying, "Oh, that's where you are. Thanks for coordinates. Why did you give away your base? I'm going to be stood outside." He wasn't stood outside, and then he got banned for 24 hours from the server. And then because I know him on Discord, I left his Discord. And he's someone that owns a server, and I will never play that server again. You don't talk to other streamers like that, do you? Or other content creators?
Stream sniping other streamers, yeah, that's kind of like...
And he wasn't stream
Soft
sniping. He was
dogs.
just pretending he was going to. And I just don't... I'd rather he did. You know?
I'd rather we not be stream sniped.
Oh, yeah, I would. But if someone's gonna... I'm gonna come outside your base and raid you now. I'm on my way.
Oh, and like fuck with your head all day long?
Yeah, I'd rather they turned up.
Stressful.
Yeah, come on then. In you come. Come and see me if you think you're that good.
For the peace of mind, at least.
Yeah, I'm just like... Stop pretending you're going to do it. Do it if you're that good. Right then, so my rucksack's 42. We don't want a 42 slot rucksack. We've got an SVD to put away. We've got another SVD to put away. So, time to put away. Right then, now take my little rucksack off. Put the big rucksack on. 90 no weapon slot or 70 with a weapon slot. 70 with a weapon slot is better. Okay. Is there anywhere you would like to visit in game? Anywhere you'd like to go or do?
Oh, let me get combobulated here. So I picked up a Keltec RFB. Do we care about that? What's that running? 308? Seems okay.
If we, yeah, anything that says 762 or above, we care about. Anything 762, anything below 762, we sell.
You got the DBL-10 sniper in this house yet?
Probably.
I got you a mag for him, so that might be kind of cool.
I say probably because we've got so many weapons now upstairs that...
That's a good enough mag to keep, though, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, anywhere we go or anything we do, there is always going to be a risk that we get shot.
That's okay. I've got eyes painted on my sunglasses, so I can see even when my eyes are shut.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
So we'll be fine.
I need to find a better gun for a trip out. Because trips out sometimes involve...
There's plenty of M16 style guns we could just burn through.
Just need to find something
I'll
that's
put
got
the
a
Keltec
mag.
aside for now, too.
That one I like. Yeah, the H.
Where did I put that mag I was going to put away? No.
Scope for my new sniper rifle I'm taking out.
There you go.
I've got one on it. That'll do. Now I need a battery in there. Please.
Do you know that when you close doors, they shut?
Oh, I think someone's laughing a lot because they're having a smoke. Ah. Has someone found
Do you want to
Has someone's found the space?
embrace the freedom life?
Probably not. But you love the fact that it's in the game, don't you? There we go. Got to reach out and touch me rifle. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm gonna make a
weapon-wise.
little plastic bottle silencer, dude.
Okay. We've got loads of plastic bottles downstairs. Don't use the tape that's in the top of the workbench, please. That's where it says...
What now, man?
You know where it says...
Tape on top of the workbench?
No, don't take the tape from the top of the workbench because we need that for building the base.
Oh, yeah. We need that one there.
Yeah, tape is really important to us. So, in here you'll find some tape, or if you pick up tape and you're carrying it with you, by all means use it, obviously. But tape is something that's really important to us for base building.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna open a document for Witch King and I to check. So I need to delay our operations for as long as that's open, because it's gonna slow my functionality and
Okay.
frame rates.
Of course.
Thank you.
Throughout the chat, Irish will be back soon, and then he gets to choose where we go this evening. And we'll go off on a bimble. Events happening. Oh, we're going to one. Murdered last night. Just waiting for Mr. Irish to get it. How the flagpole is. 819 per day.
Water.
So 30 seconds and we're good?
Okay, mate.
Okay. All right. No more delays.
Okay, if we find a helmet on our travels, I could really do with one.
You want my helmet?
No, I've got a helmet. I'm fine.
It's a basic one though.
I found a helmet now. There was one inside a locker. So I've got somewhere for us to visit if you're happy for me to choose. Or do you want to choose?
Let's do it, man. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll set the RV. It's through the woods, so
I might grab one more steak before we leave.
okay.
Oops, sorry. Actually, I think I'll have a bean since I know
Yeah,
Cookie doesn't really like the texture.
I've taken the beans with me.
Maybe even one for the road. Nah, I'll leave the rest. I don't need to be greedy.
I've got to I need to set the magazine up correctly. Sorry about this.
That's all good. Yeah, Shifty, we were gonna ask you that. URL hiding. Oops, that was to you, Goblin. Oops.
What was he saying?
I hit nothing.
You
If you'll
tell
need
me.
I'll be in the garden. I shouldn't even have made. I told you not to.
Okay. You're going to get an area soon that you can have gardens in, mate, that's safe, because being outside is not safe. And going to build you somewhere soon, okay?
Okay.
I'll show you where when I come outside now. So,
Booga booga booga! Give me your money! Ah!
oh, is that what Shifty said?
Ah!
So, not here. My aim is once Cookie and I are on Friday, we build two ways out there and 2 high, and we get you a greenhouse to go inside it. Yes?
Seems fun.
Yeah.
Growing.
And then you can grow recreational pharmaceuticals for us to sell, and you can grow vegetables.
I've got to see how much cooking can really happen.
Sorry, we're going back inside. I picked up a key inside the toilet.
Okay.
Because we'll drop that off for Friday night endeavours with Cookie. Because we know how dangerous going key hunting is. Yeah? I like it when
Always a good time.
I like it when the toilet gives us things like keys.
Who shit out a key?
It's
very-
yeah, I know, and it's Galerato restaurant key.
Oh boy.
Not the restaurant we went to last, to a different restaurant. You know how that went down at the last time.
Yeah. That was a rough trip.
But you survived it. Oh no, Toplin situation you didn't. It got a little bit punchy, didn't it? Right, I'm moving whenever you're ready, mate.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, Toplin got a little bit punchy. I still can't get over running across a field and turning around and seeing your head disappear in red mist.
Yeah, it's PTSD inducing.
It was a little bit like there goes Irish. Irish has gone. Oh god, we're all under fire.
Why do you think I'm getting stoned in advance?
Yeah. I have a feeling on this server we'll be like, right, Irish, we've left you all this cannabis for you to grow, and then we'll come back and say, did you grow it all? Yep. Where is it all?
Yep.
It disappeared.
It's gone.
Yeah. So you took it to the trader and sold it. Thanks, mate. What did you do with the money? No, it wasn't sold. This is better than teddy bears. Yeah. And you can't tell me off because I haven't filled the base with teddy bears.
You'll never guess what happened. I smoked out the entire server at Trader.
Yeah. I went to trader and I offered spliffs to everybody. Some servers out there have different recreational pharmaceuticals on them, and they all have different effects. Some will make you run a little bit quicker,
Nice.
and the build that we're building next time, I don't know if it might have something blue on it. The Goblin server.
Oh yeah?
That, if consumed, makes you run. Oh, someone's tried base building, and they've really base built. Right, give me a second. We're raiding. They've left their workbench outside. Anything inside the case? No. Anything inside the workbench? Binoculars I don't want. They've got barbed wire on the back of the base. We're not raiding. Okay, push on. Done something very weird with that base.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
They've been here because they've stuck barbed wire on it in the last few days, so they have been around. We might need to move them on, I suppose. I think we blew up their shed, didn't we? Yeah, we blew up their shed last week. So they've carried on building, but haven't moved their workbench inside. They donated all their supplies to Goblin, Irish and Cookie Company Limited. But it might be worth cutting their door down just to steal their vehicle. Because...
Free car.
Well,
free money.
25k, yeah.
Yeah. Not too shabby. I've got to hustle and find us the good artifacts in Road to North that make us run fast and survive radiation. So cool.
We've got to bump into each other We need to bump into each other randomly first.
Oh, you'll find me because you seek loot and I leave stashes. So we're a match made in the zone.
Yeah, at some point you'd be like, why are you taking stuff from my loot? And I'd be like, who are you?
Man, listen, buddy, leave the stash, take the gear. You're like, no, I'm taking the bucket too.
But you'll then say, I'm Irish, and I'll say, oh,
yeah.
I'm originally from the United Kingdom. What part of Ireland? We can have that conversation.
That's when Goblin shoots me for my suit.
We can then have that conversation in game, and at that point we're allowed to team up, aren't we?
Yeah. And you'll probably see me post things in the PDA like, hey, what's up, everybody, or things like that.
Yeah. And I'll post something like, I'm new here, guys. Is there anywhere I can get a meal?
Super valid.
Yeah.
I might send you to the restaurant.
Okay, base ahead, base ahead. Looking through the window. Ooh, they've opened their lockers. Still got a door on it. Okay, pushing on. I like seeing locker doors open because that means that they don't need unlocking.
True.
I think they got the right idea. They're hidden up in the woods a little bit.
Bit close to the road though.
Because this is a dangerous server to live on. "98 people on at the moment. But you and I like running through woods.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting my head around Stalker. As I said, recording it, making episodes, editing them, making them look good. And then releasing that 4K, sort of doing enough episodes so when I get another 100 subs, I've got something to offer.
You're gonna get some great footage, I promise. The only question is, which faction will gobble you up first and choose you to be their...
I won't join a faction.
We'll see, we'll see.
I won't join military. I can't join military. Because there's a fear of being sent back.
To die, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on the run from a military unit. So I would never join military again, would I?
Yeah.
And
you probably couldn't trust mercenaries for the same reason, because they can simply get a contract.
Yeah.
But duty, a lot of those guys are at odds with the military, so you never know.
But I quite like the idea of being on my own.
Ah, a natural loner.
Yeah. And selling my skills to the highest bidder.
Yeah, well, then the loners need more men like you, because we get mostly our coolest stalkers end up in factions, so then, like, it's kind of like, alright, well, you were a great loner, and now you're just like another faction here.
Yeah, now that's, I'm
cool,
not.
But, like, we missed your loner character.
No, I'm more likely to run as a loner.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to do my own thing. Maybe.
The one thing I will tell you is the ecologists area is almost never fucking safe, man. I don't know what's going on over there.
What I can't get around on it yet is when you're allowed to open fire on people and when you're not.
So kill on identification. Bandits have kill on identification for essentially almost everyone, and so does, say, Monolith. So Monolith and bandits get to kill and murder at their discretion. Even so, most bandits take you up for a hostage situation. Military has kill and identification for the entire zone. Loners only have kill and identification for, say, Monolith and potentially military, but even then, most loners are supposed to identify a patch and do their best to.
There's a house. There's a house here. Totally... Just going to check the house.
All right, you're totally allowed to.
Base. Eyes open.
People. They'll make a ticket if it's an issue.
You check if the door's locked. Can't see the code lock. Not sure how they built their base. Checking the window isn't a way in.
Climbed up this thing. Yeah, maybe they got up this or something.
No, there's a way in from here somewhere. No, don't know. Okay, pushing on. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I'm gonna. Now, if someone opened fire at you, are you allowed to return fire?
Yeah. And if someone tries to say, like, hey, stalker, who the fuck are you? You could, like, turn and fire on them because, like, essentially they're trying to take you hostage.
Okay.
And then, so a really cool clip I saw recently was, like, someone set down a radio in Yanov Station, and then a guy walked up and shot it, right? The guy who set down the radio turned and killed that guy. That was all right. It was, like, a roleplay move.
Okay.
Because it's like, you don't need to shoot the guy's radio. You could just turn it off. But, like, he definitely chose to, like, destroy the dude's property. So things like that, like, you can, like, if someone instigates you, you can be like, hey, he was instigating in the bar, so I fucking killed him. Because I couldn't trust him, you know? And they might make a ticket or, like, warn you, but, like, usually people just have to deal with it. Skill difference.
Yeah, I've explained when I'm doing my application, I've explained that I'm going to be making it into content for them, or for me. But everything I do on there will be recorded.
Yes.
Because they straight away said, "Oh, do you want an introduction to our team?" Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I didn't.
I mean, like, what was that?
They were like, so I said I'll stream it, I'll record or stream everything, and they said, and I said, at 4K, and they're like, wow, I could never do that. Maybe you should get an introduction to our media team and help them.
Yeah, they probably want you to work for free though, huh?
Yeah. Right. This is the camp we're going to recce. So try and get the high ground to the left of it, and look down into it, but try and be in cover when you do so. Because we know there's a camp in here, or there was somebody starting to build one.
Yeah, I'm gonna circle around the little hikers outpost thing.
Okay. And I'm gonna
better make sure there's nothing in there. Oh, good, you're right there. Good.
And I'm just gonna pick up ammo and shit that I find lying around.
What the fuck is that?
You okay?
Yeah, I thought I saw a green bag, but the game was just loading a bush slowly. Who would leave a variable backpack and not bury it? But it wasn't a backpack.
I'm in.
Okay.
It's pretty shit at the moment.
You have 5 minutes to restart, so be careful down there.
Yeah. I'm going to go in blue tin.
Good. moves.
Base in here has been blown. No, it hasn't. It's still there. Still in place. No, it hasn't expanded. Upstairs in blue tin. The matches don't want that. Exiting, going to check the guardhouse at the rear of the place. Bolting gate. Moving to guardhouse. That'll do. Shmag. Where are you? You are up there. Moving to you. And we'll wait up there until after restart, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And plan our next objective. I don't want to push too far this way on the map because we died. That's where we went Sunday or Friday last week, and it all went wrong.
So true.
Yeah. Well, for me, you and Cookie were fine.
I got mine last time.
Obvious. We don't want to go anywhere near Black Market for obvious reasons because you and we don't have Cookie as a fire support. I think we go down to the industrial at the town. It's funny, when I was solo last night, I'd have run anywhere within reason.
Yeah, well, we can run anywhere, you know? You never know. Maybe we'll get combat.
Okay, in that case, after restart, we're going to go there, and then we're going to hit the power plant that's full of high-value weapons.
Oh my. Good thing I got empty bags.
And a chance that it might all go wrong.
True.
But we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Won't know till we try, will we?
Yeah. Our stuff's, like, cool, but it's not, like, the best. So it's, like, okay.
Oh, and it doesn't matter. It's only pixels. You know how quickly Cookie and I gather gear and you do. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, you could die, run home, and be geared within an hour. It's not like Stalker where everything you find is really hard to find. On here, there's loot everywhere.
Only thing I did wrong was accidentally brought the DVL mag with us.
That's all right, mate. Doesn't matter. It restarts in a couple of minutes, so we might as well wait until after restart and then go out. If you're still around to do some stuff. Oh, there's
the restart.
There's restart.
Yeah. So we'll talk after the reloading.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
It'll be a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to close all the way out of Steam to encourage it to work better.
Okay.
But yeah, Goblin, as far as Road to North goes, the only thing you can't really do is just like shoot other loners in the bar for no reason. Like that's about it. And it's like so easy not to do that.
Okay.
Like loners rarely have what you want anyways. And most loot destroys on death.
Yeah, so it's going to just take me a while to get my head around, but I'm thinking that I bump into you, you introduce me to other loners.
Yeah, you might do great meeting the locals without me though, because you speak their language better than I do. Believe it or not.
Okay.
No, and I don't mean Ukrainian.
No.
I mean to say DayZ.
Yeah.
DayZs.
And you can tell me unofficially, away from that place, on a map where I can get good loot from, can't you?
Yeah, there's some lovely traders, Tex and Cargo, who will post a lot in the PDA, so look for their announcements. They have this cool place out in the farm on the way to Skidosk by the Iron Forest. And those dudes have like work and they sell guns, and every once in a while they'll give you one. It's awesome.
Is there anywhere of finding actual guns in the game as ground loot or
Yeah,
not?
totally. All of the stashes have a certain percentage of cool loot, and then if you go to Pripyat or the Dead City, so to speak, or other places like that, you'll find stashes that are just like a Siva suit and like a fucking awesome gun, you know?
But at the moment, I gather from reading that it probably changed. Last night, do not have a shotgun. They're broken.
Oh, the shotguns are not broken, they're just harder to use, and people are like a little butthurt about it.
Okay.
I was using one like last night. But you said this morning they posted that?
Or it might have been last night. There was something about if you've got a shotgun, don't use it. Currently broken. We need to patch them, or something along those lines.
Something about the FOV, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, field of view. So when you put it into the
so
shoulder, how far you can see.
Yeah. But it's a shotgun, so it's like, you know, come on, guys, make it work.
A shotgun, you fire off the hip at someone or something.
I mean, come on, right? Like, you can kind of do that. Oh, well.
What's the worst monster I'm going to find?
Oh, Lord. Hard to say. It depends on, like, what scares you the most also, right? So there's, like, a creature that will, like, take your gun out of your hands.
Okay.
So that's kind of fucked up. I would say the controllers are the worst creature on the field because they make you kill yourself.
Okay. Is that a permanent death?
Them or no?
Is that counted as a permanent death or not?
No, normally not. No. You could choose for it too if you were like some kind of masochist. You know, you could be like, yeah, that was a permadeath, and I died to a controller.
I get that I might die. I'm gonna die. I get that. I can't quite work out the difference between a normal death and a permanent death quite yet. I know that if you're being a dick, they might permanent death kill you. But if you're not being a dick, I can't work out why you would get permanently killed. You can.
Yeah, and with the way you and I run it, where we're not working for factions, no one has a reason to permakill us or assassinate us or whatever.
Okay.
We're not traitors, you know?
Yeah. You can press
Loose
play,
lips,
mate.
Get stalkers shot.
Loose lips, sink ships.
That's the original. There it is.
You can press play. I'm 50 in the queue.
Oh, God. I forgot about the queue. This is a real server.
And this is probably the most punchy server, but the safest punchy server, because rearmed when we took you there, it was awful. Where this is rearmed, but not quite as bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like rearmed light.
That's a good way of putting it.
I've got Fallout 4 installed.
Are you talk to me about what you're gonna do?
I'm waiting for London to drop.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Because it's
what's the sudden enthusiasm?
Because London is currently with GOG Games going through final testing for the drop.
Whoa!
So
glad they found a nice workaround.
Yeah, I think eventually they'll probably release it that'll work on the latest patch. But this way they get.
Bethesda should hire them. Bethesda UK.
Yeah, it's like Dean Hall that wrote DayZ, and BI eventually gave him a job.
You just got to.
And then he went off and did his own thing, and now he's out in the New Zealand, and he wrote Icarus, or his team writes Icarus. That game that
when we upgrade the Irish PC, we're gonna play more of that.
Okay, that's good.
Same with Witch. They love that game.
I made contact today on a Facebook group that I'm in for over 40 gamers that are over the age of 40, with someone that's part of the team that wrote Icarus.
Super cool.
Yeah, so someone that works in that development house, and we're talking about all that sort of stuff. You never know, you see. All these little contacts one day might play off, might become useful to us. It's all about networking.
We hope so.
It's all about networking.
It seems to work for some people.
Irish, I do a lot of it. I get that. And, you know, I've grown quite quickly on YouTube.
Yeah, I think you did the right move there.
For me.
Twitch is a funky little thing, you know, it's like more, how do I put it? Without actually being liberal, Twitch is more liberal than YouTube is, or something.
Yeah. YouTube works for me. I can stream at 4K. My
that
VODs,
shit's cool too.
my VODs stay up forever. So they always,
yeah, I forgot about that.
You don't have to pay anything. If once I hit 1,000, you know, at the moment, there's nothing to pay to sub to me. And once I hit 1,000 subs, I'll earn off advertising, but YouTube advertising. Which is a good split.
That's fun.
YouTube is 70% to me, 30% to them.
Very cool.
Right, I'm loading in.
I wonder which will become more popular when TikTok is outlawed in the US. Probably YouTube.
Yeah, because TikTok will also be outlawed here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I for the same reason. I'm guessing. I mean, at the moment they're not saying it will be.
There's a lot of UK TikTok creators. That's crazy.
They're not at the moment. They're not saying it will be, but it will have to be because for the same reason the US is going to get rid of it. We're part of the same team. Let's be honest about this. Let's put it into real terms. We're all part of the same team.
Okay, I'm listening.
So we'll have to sort of follow. Yeah. We're all friends.
Yeah. Just not TikTok, apparently.
No, but TikTok is... I'm being really careful because obviously I'm on stream, but it's not difficult. Everybody knows it. So built into... If you're any company in China, any company, part of the Chinese rules and having a business says that if at any point the state asks you for all your data, you have to hand it over. Without question.
See, I understand that stuff. Some of my colleagues on the left do not, and it's, how do I put it, humorous to have these conversations.
Yeah, so now I'm not saying that TikTok would hand it over or would be asked, but they could be, and they would have to. And that's the problem.
Breaching you're plugging a hole before it can. You're patching a hole before it could breach.
Yes. Yeah. We're saying that actually this could be dangerous in the future. We're not sure it is at the moment, but it could be. Rather than react to it after it's become a problem, let's not let it be a problem.
What's funny is like everything's kind of built over there, so I almost wonder like, couldn't they just build back doors into everything anyways?
Everybody does.
Is it right? I don't know.
Right, when you're in, let me know, and we'll make our way to the next RV.
There's a beautiful green lady next to me. Oh, hey, Goblin.
Hey, there's a strange camouflaged man in front of me. He says he's a loner. Right then.
No teaming allowed.
Luckily on here we can have 3-man teams.
That's the perfect amount for a group of stalkers.
This is why I'm thinking for Goblin server having 2-person teams makes sort of sense.
Nice.
We only have a 30-slot server, but it means that if you and Witch want to run together, you can do.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm always going to run solo, but it means if people want to team up and run together, they can do. And if people want to bring a friend on to try the server, they don't have to wear armbands and try and guess where each other is. They can just add them to a team, which means we're more likely to get more players. Because everyone's got a friend that might play the server, and they're new to DayZ, and they want a server to play on, and then you can just add them to your team and run with them.
Yeah, that's always cool.
So it seemed like the right thing to do. But it still means if you're a solo player and you bump into 2 players, you stand a chance of winning a firefight.
Yeah, that third always gets you for sure.
Yeah. You know, you can shoot one person and they don't know where the shot came from, and as long as you can see the other person, you might do it. Yeah? if you've got 3 people, by the time you've shot the second, the third has probably got you. Is my sort of rough thinking.
I'm gonna check this here tab.
Okay, moving across to your location in case there's a problem.
Just a knife.
Okay, moving on. So, on Friday, I'll be a week off caffeine.
Yeah, congratulations with that. That's so much work.
It was horrible. Well, actually, no. A week, no, 2 weeks off caffeine on this Friday. The first weekend was awful. The first weekend was proper cold turkey, sweats and shakes and bad dreams. And sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
Because you suddenly don't have anything helping you to stay awake. Really, really weird. But even my stomach's shrunk because I've reduced my calorie intake and the portion size. And this morning, driving, I had a light breakfast out on the road, and I haven't felt like eating at all since. It filled me up, and that was enough. And that was 12 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't eaten another thing since, and I still feel full up now, which is very strange. And normally I graze and eat and keep eating and grazing and eating and find some candy and eat a bit more. But they are
It's a different lifestyle now.
They are trying to tempt me at work. They do it jokingly. They're like, we've got a coffee pod machine and we've got these really funky coffees that'll make you really, really awake. Do you want to try one? No. Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah. The boss said to me today, he went out for a cigarette and I went out for a vape outside, out in the smoking area. And he's like, do you want a can of Monster, do you, Chris? I'm like, I'd love a can of Monster, but I'm not allowed one.
Bastards.
Yeah. I get it though. It's the army, so you got to take that piss and have a joke a little bit about it all.
Man, I would run the weirdest army. I tell you what.
I can see a goblin. Sorry, an Irish army. No, we won't say an Irish army. I've been there once before in my life. I could see a. Yeah. I could see a good night army being very strange. Oh, base has been abandoned. Let me just check the map. If it's near us, we'll raid it. Oh, it's the shed just behind us, mate. That we just hit. Forget everything. Forget everything. We're about to do a base raid. We've got to get in first and get out quick. Okay? Turn round. We're going back. It's 101.6 Ks.
20 meters.
Thank you for that. It's always appreciated that for the chat. Welcome to the stream. My pronunciation might be wrong, but is that Isam? And if my pronunciation's wrong, I am so sorry. So Irish, I'm pushing back to that tin shack because that's just gone abandoned. So anything inside that workbench is ours.
How'd you figure that out?
Because it came up as a message on the screen saying an abandoned base has gone live, and then it shows up on the map. So every player on the server now knows it's available. Now that might mean we die, but it also might mean we get good loot out of it. So when we get there, you stay up the hill and stay on Overwatch if you wish to, and I'll push.
Hmm.
Or you can come in with
Whatever
me.
you wish is best.
Whatever you Whatever you feel safer doing.
Oh, we'll fight and die together then.
Okay. So we're going to run straight in. We're going to grab everything we can out that workbench, no matter what it is. We don't care what it is. We just want to fill our rucksacks and then leave.
Okay. And it's the RV?
And it's the RV.
Okay.
Because we're so close, we might beat anyone else there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm thinking we go for it. So if someone starts a base on here and doesn't pay their base fees for 10 days, this is what happens to their base. All the code locks drop off and anyone can raid it for 4 hours.
Amazing.
And then it gets
just like real life.
And then it gets completely deleted. Which is why all hell breaks loose for about 4 hours on an abandoned base.
Well, I've got one smoke grenade, so be assured.
We're ready. Though this might go dreadfully wrong.
No, not for us. We're too beautiful.
Get your gun in your hand, mate. If it's not.
Okay.
Because if you need to react, that extra second getting your gun out might get you killed. If your weapon has automatic, set it to auto.
Very well, switching to auto. Full auto engaged.
Okay. Because you're more likely to take him down. I don't. I only have semi on this.
Possible shot. Never mind, it's probably my footprint.
I only have semi-automatic on this weapon system.
Oh, okay.
But it's a sniper. In itself is weird. I'm running with a sniper.
Maybe you should do Overwatch.
I like your. If we'll live and die together. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
A little more fun that way.
And you might get a kill.
We might do that. Or we'll feed someone else's ego.
Yeah, we need to get you to get a kill on this wipe, certainly.
I hope so.
Because you want to learn PvP. And this is a good place to learn it.
You when you come to the zone.
Ah,
Can't let you die like Savvy.
It's
too heartbreaking.
Savvy will die because he made stupid decisions.
Very brave man.
There you go.
Unafraid of looting.
Yeah.
A lot like ourselves. So this thing up ahead where we just were, right?
Yeah.
Run straight in?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Checking this thing.
We're not straight into the blue tin. Don't check anything, because anything you check, that's giving other people.
Sure there's no one waiting in it.
Yeah, that's. Don't check for loot. You're just looking inside to see if there's no one else covering the door.
Yeah, just tactical moves. Reaching.
I'm going straight in.
No one's waiting in the sheds. Take the money and run.
Right, shed is gone. Workbench is empty. It's already been hit. Box is full. Gonna need you here. Got a code lock. Take anything you can out that box.
Oh, Jesus. There's more, bro.
Let's go.
Okay, but I had to leave a dragon off, and that makes me sad.
Oh, Dragonov?
Yes.
Cover me.
Now he says go.
No, there's not a Dragonov in there, is there?
I seen it with my eyes, yes.
I can't see it.
Alright, we'll check the other box for that.
Oh, God, there's another box. Yeah, cover me.
Man.
Oh, fuckity fuck. That off. Shit. That's a gold weapon. People around. Let's go. Right, move.
Back. Moving.
I'll meet you at base.
Boosting. Alright, let's do it. Well, that went well. Or something.
If we make this, we've done all right.
You know anything about an FAL? Is that good or no?
Amazing.
Got one with the drum back here. Oh, Lord, we're gonna die.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Not like this, Jesus. Not like this. I went to your stupid churches my whole life. Maybe if night would fall, that would be good.
The FAL is probably one of the best weapons in the game, mate.
Okay,
And
we gotta bring him home. Boy, that guy really blew it not paying his bills.
this is what happens on this server. And that's why everyone goes for abandoned bases.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, did we time that?
We just did that right. Yeah?
They might still be shooting at us, by the way.
No, they're fighting over it now. There's teams hitting
I'm
it.
hearing a lot of small arms fire nearby, like silenced rounds, to just, like, stay ready.
I'm on fully auto on a gold AK.
Nice.
Because my weapons are on my back.
True. You got a gold AK, man.
Well, I've got a gold AK mag, which is worth about 25k on a normal AK.
That's awesome. Obviously, we'll be selling that.
How it works. And we didn't get all his loot. If we'd had Cookie with us, we'd have emptied that place.
Yeah. Getting out before the firefight was crucial.
We had to get out. As soon as I was like, I think there's somebody there, I heard a noise outside the house. And I was like, outside the barn, I was like, let's go. Yeah.
What did you hear? I didn't hear a damn thing.
I heard someone step on a twig.
Damn.
But then I've got, in your terms, $500 headphones on. In my terms, about £425.
Hey, good for the pound.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on this headset.
Nice.
Makes normal music sound amazing as well.
Oh, hell yeah. That's important.
And it's got
Weird sounds nearby. Don't understand them.
and you'll understand this more than me because you understand music. It's got THX audio, whatever that is.
I should know what that is.
I think it's another version.
Towards most learning.
It's another version of Dolby, from what I can work out.
Very cool. So some kind of crazy new innovation in sound. I love thinking about that stuff.
I can't believe how much stuff we got out of there. Cookie's going to be proud.
And the server gods blessed us with night.
Oh yeah, and we just got out at the right moment. Another 2 minutes, we'd both be dead, mate.
So repeat this behavior in Road to North and we will be okay.
Oh, they're still fighting over it.
It will be, yeah. Oh yeah, there's enough in there for them to go at it for a little while.
Yeah.
Plus the corpses of the dead. Wouldn't it be funny if we went back and... What the fuck was that, bro?
What happened? We're under fire, under fire.
Fucking bear.
You get him?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep moving, leave him. Because people have heard the gunshots.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
Alright, don't run to Trader, run to HQ.
Yeah, fuck Trader, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going there right now. Hell no.
Well done for taking the bear.
What'd you say, another bear?
No, well done for taking the bear.
Oh, thank God, yeah. No, that was 40 days in Road to North of training, to where, like, when a bloodsucker appears behind me, I turn and kill it, usually.
That, if you can do that, you'll do it with the player.
Players are scary. They're very smart.
They react differently. Yeah. That was a good hit. Proud of that hit, Irish.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good platforms to shoot from.
I've got a new pair of boots.
Oh, you got those boots? Good.
I've got you a pair of boots that, yeah, those boots make less sound.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So,
Artifact boots.
so on here you get different levels of boots, right down to like a sneaker trainer, which is like a special forces boot, which makes no sound at all when you're running around.
Nice.
So they're the best boots to have.
So that's how those special option types appear, where you don't want them to. All quiet like.
Dylan used to run barefoot when he went into PvP.
That's so funny.
He'd take the fact that he'd get cut.
Like that sometimes.
He'd take the fact that he'd get cut over the fact that he wouldn't make any sound.
That's so funny.
Just choices, isn't it?
I feel like he'd do that in real life too. He's kind of an imposing character.
Doesn't work like that in real life.
No. Unless.
Yeah, in real life things are a bit different. We did all right out of that though. We got out at the right moment. Wait till I tell Cookie that you and I did an abandoned base quest. He'll be like, you did what? You know, I did an event last night solo and died, and tonight we did an abandoned base quest and I got a code lock out of it.
Code lock's gonna be nice.
That's $4,000 we've saved.
Oh. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, they're pricey.
I do like this server.
Aftermath School. Feels vaguely English speaking somehow.
Yeah, it is. It is. It feels to me like the team that run it are ex or serving military.
Interesting.
Because the weapon systems are all named. A lot of the weapon systems have the NATO name to them.
Oh yeah, instead of those weird names.
Yeah, they've all been named using the NATO standard names. Which tends to mean they're more likely to be people that understand what that is. Which probably means they're US or UK mil. But because the server's based Europe, I'm going to go with UK. Or X. Because it draws a lot of ex-soldiers to play this game. They don't want to play Armour, because Armour is too roleplay. So Armour people roll... Most people that play Armour servers are doing it roleplay.
I had no idea.
But it's all roleplay military.
Oh, that's very limited.
Yeah, so, and you'll have like a 14-year-old kid who thinks he's a general ordering you to go somewhere because he wants to watch Rambo.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Whereas DayZ is a bit more fun. And you don't attract...
Yeah, it's quirky.
You don't attract the same clientele. And DayZ allows so many differences. You know, Stalker for you, massive in your life. You've got a server you really, really enjoy.
Yeah, that shit's fun as fuck, for sure.
But we had to get you playing DayZ before we could push you towards a Stalker server. Yeah.
That's true.
I had to get you...
It's a strange trajectory. I'm trying to write about it, because it's from a gaming perspective, a lot to think about the different releases and so on.
Yeah, I had to get you to get your head around DayZ and learn the basics. And my aim was always to get you onto a Stalker server. Because
Shooting is so weird at the beginning. I always stay with that.
But Stalker 2's looking amazing.
Yeah. That's... I don't know how to put it. That's looking really dope.
I won't be able to stream that because it won't fit into my community, but I will play it.
They turn their nose up at that, really.
So as soon as I streamed Subsistence and Metro, I lost subs.
Well, those games are not Stalker 2, though.
But they're not DayZ, and my customers want when I'm streaming to be doing DayZ.
Very well. I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like a holiday when a new game comes out. You have to make allowances. I thought.
But
People don't see it my way.
people, if I had been a variety streamer from day one, they would. But I've never been a variety streamer. I've been a DayZ streamer. So that's what people want. And I get that. You know.
You can do that. That's cool.
Right, let's start dropping off presents. Then send a message to Cookie. Drink water and then send presents to Cookie. Because that was awesome. We won't push out again till morning, but it's only about 5 minutes away. We probably need to go and fill the water bottle, the big one.
Oh, that sounds stressful.
Well, it's not. You'll cover me while I fill it, and then we'll run back here and purify it, and then we'll have water for another week. As long as we don't get
that's
shot.
a better move. Okay.
Yeah, let me just send a message
I thought
to
we were gonna,
Cookie.
like, walk into a well or something crazy.
No, I'll just send Cookie a message because he'll be over the moon with this.
Silenced FAL.
Yeah, we want that.
Done, Mac.
We want that massively. So I've sent Cookie. Irish and I just did an abandoned base. We got out with 2 Bergens of loot, more fouls, key cards, money nails, code locks, and as we were leaving, there was a large firefight behind us. He'll be a proud Cookie on that.
That's awesome.
Because he's off sick at the moment.
Okay.
So hopefully he'll have a chance to play a little bit tomorrow if he's feeling all right.
Yeah. Hard being sick.
Yeah. I'm just dropping off loot in anywhere I can find to drop loot. I'll worry about sorting it at a later date. Now's not the time to sort loot.
Okie dokie.
I sort loot off stream. Or do it when I first come on stream for 10 minutes.
Out of consideration to the homies. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice of you, man.
Because not everybody wants to watch you. Eventually we'll have like somewhere for you just to dump stuff when you pick it up. And then
just throw that shit in there.
And yeah, and then Cookie and I can then sort it all out so it goes into its right place, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that seems way easier.
Rather than you trying to work out what we're doing. Because the trouble is, Cookie and I have been gaming DayZ for 3 years together as a team. And I know where he's going to put things. He knows where I'm going to put things. And you're new to the party with us, aren't you, really?
Sure,
You've done other servers with us, but nothing quite like this.
Okay.
Oh, that might be... it's not a very good
that
weapon.
Makes sense, man.
Put the wagon off there. Where did my weapon go? On my back down there. That needs to go back down. Okay, that's sorted. I need to eat and drink. You get lots of lovely loot.
Yeah, I've been setting out some stuff.
Yeah, just dump anywhere. We'll just sort it all out at some point. Oh god, there's boots everywhere. Oh, dab boots. Thank you very much. I've got a pair of military boots for you. Where are you? You're there. So behind you on the floor, there's some boots for you.
I already have green spec op boots.
Oh, stay with what you've got. Stay with
Yeah,
what you've
thank
got.
you.
100%.
I should probably fix my drop leg assault vest. What is that, like a sewing kit move?
Yeah. Yeah, should be a sewing kit. If not, tape should do it.
There he is.
You go downstairs and eat. And grab the big water bottle to take off on a water hunt.
Kind of regret not taking the bear food.
But the time that you'd cut that up, because you'd shot, you might have been killed. Because there was people fighting in the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Even with the silenced FAL, it's still loud.
yeah, so just because those events are happening and 1,000 meters away there was a big firefight going down, it's not really the time to stay around and cut up a bear and try and fit it into your rucksack and then try and work out what you're not going to take because you can't carry it. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Because 30 seconds
My
later,
bear.
30 seconds later, it won't be a problem anymore, and you'll be on the beach. Yeah.
What bear?
Yeah.
Are we not saving 5.6x45 caliber bullets anymore?
No, I've got them. We brought back because I'm going to sell them all. So put them away.
Sell them? All right.
Oh yeah, that'll all go
Just
to
put them
trader.
wherever for now.
Yeah, because everything on this server that we pick up can be sold. When we raid somebody like that, we just grab everything. We don't spend time thinking about it. As you can see, if we'd spent another 5 minutes, we'd be dead now. So you just double click, bring it all home, and then tomorrow night or Friday, Cookie and I will run it to trader, or you'll come with us and we'll go and do a mass sale and we'll buy the stuff we need and bring it back.
Yeah.
If we were going out looting, you wouldn't pick up 5.56, if that makes sense.
Because it's like not enough money back or whatever the heck.
Because
not damage.
there's not enough damage and not enough money back. But when it's free inside someone's base, when you don't have the time to think about it, because any moment 30 other teams are going to appear, you just click on every item and then run away. Yeah, and I left half a case of gear in there because I couldn't fit it in. But we got what we got, yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
And we got out alive, mate. That's all that matters. And
Super not dead.
the way
check in the house.
the way I see it now is, even if worst case scenario we died now, it wouldn't matter because we just brought back enough loot that we've offset our death. I don't want to die, obviously.
Yeah, no, don't want to die. No good.
Right then, our next RV will be down there. Let's make sure we've not got one on that other place and we go there by mistake. Lots of dead bodies there by this point. Our next RV is down there to do some water collecting. That should be a straight route that's reasonably safe. Okay. Whenever you're ready, we'll go out. When you're empty, we'll go out and we'll get a full water bottle and we'll purify it, and then Cookie's got water. And we've got water. Enough water for a week, roughly. And if we get killed en route, we get killed en route. That's life. Yeah.
Savvy's questioning as to why I have two 357 caliber revolvers and 87 blunts. 84 blunts.
It
I
might
don't
be.
know how to answer.
It might be better not to question him, Savvy. It just might be better not to ask those questions.
I need these things to survive.
Yeah, that's a good answer. When Irish says things like, I can't fit in any more loot, I realise that's because his rucksack's full of drugs.
What? Oh.
I'm joking, mate. I need
You
to
know
drop
what?
off.
I'll remedy that. Yeah.
And hello.
Also, he's calling me out for having 4 knives. I didn't think anyone would find out.
Do you want a proper helmet, Irish?
Yeah, that might be better than the combat helmet, huh?
Yeah, this it's at your feet. It'll keep you alive better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Was the broom to do some work in the base with?
Thank you. I have to put my blunts away now because I've been caught being a bad teammate.
I don't mind.
My blunts and my knife collection.
The fact that I invited you to a server that allows you to smoke drugs on the server just because Cookie and I think that's amusing. and just randomly turning around and hearing that laugh and seeing smoke coming out, and I was like, "Oh, Irish is smoking again."
The only problem is you can't fast reload your packets of drugs. It sucks. Hydration in the nation.
When we get you growing it in base, you'll be over the moon. And we'll have an area for a greenhouse tomorrow, and we might buy a greenhouse tomorrow.
It's gonna be fun.
The trouble is we have to have a greenhouse boxed in because you can steal a greenhouse from anywhere on the greenhouse. So if it's glitched outside the top of your roof, people can just pick it up and run off with it. So we have to build a big box.
Take that shit away from you, man.
Yeah, and they will steal it because they're worth so much money for people that want to run big bases because they need to be able to generate the income. So the minute that we build you that pod, there's a fair chance we're going to get raided. Which is why having all these extra code locks, because people want the money. If you're growing drugs on this server, people know you're doing it because you need the money. Right, shall we run down and get the water?
Yeah.
I'll shut the
Don't
door.
they know we need the money?
You'll need to shut doors as we go out, so if we do get hit, we're not gonna... They've got more doors to get through. And then maybe we'll find something to eat on the way home as well. Oh, why is it not letting me open that door?
That's a good one, buddy.
There we are. I'm out that door. I think someone's been smoking in base. I hope
I hope check their habits.
I hope someone put that out in an ashtray. Otherwise, the place might burn down.
Want to burn the place down, right? Yeah. Bad.
Okay, new RV set. What you really need, and it doesn't happen in DayZ, is as you get more and more used to smoking it, you laugh less and less. So then you need to switch to a different brand.
Really?
Well, we need that. We don't have that, but we should have that, shouldn't we?
Which reminds me, your seasons in your server for that plan. That's cool.
Irish Cookie says amazing and well done to Irish.
Yay! We pleased our PvP god.
Yeah.
Can I? Oh yeah, I can shout him out with this button.
I can't do shout-outs at the moment because they're not working on YouTube currently.
Still no?
No.
Arrgh.
So I have to...
That's okay.
You
can always type a link in.
Yeah, I have to cut and paste things to do it at the moment.
You could teach your Stream Deck to do it if you wanted. You could make like a folder of them.
No, the problem is... What used to happen on Stream Deck is I could press that button and it would type it straight into my chat for YouTube. Yeah? And that's what I had.
Yeah, so that's not doing it anymore?
But YouTube have turned off that algorithm on OBS.
Son of a gun.
So, they've updated their code and OBS has yet to update its code to match it. So, at the moment, I can't do shout-outs. Doesn't mean I won't be able to. At the moment, I can't.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
That they would do that to you.
But it's the same as when OBS runs an update. Things break.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure that will evolve.
The update we got yesterday was all about Twitch streamers.
Oh, those guys are the worst.
Because Nvidia has done. See, do you have an AMD graphics card or an Nvidia graphics card?
Witch King would know the answer.
Okay,
But,
so Twitch have done a deal with Nvidia where Nvidia graphics card users on Twitch will be able to stream at better quality.
you're kidding me.
No.
That's...
And so you'll basically eventually, not yet, but eventually you'll be able to stream at 4K on Twitch if you've got an Nvidia.
You're kidding me, bro.
No.
Oh my god. That's gonna push so many cards.
Yeah. Okay, so
Brilliant. And Amazon will ship the cards. Oh my god. It's all
yeah,
coming together, man.
yeah, and Nvidia will make money on every sale.
Oh my god. They're smarter than we are.
Yeah. And their shareholders are laughing all the way to the mattress because they probably don't trust banks. Yeah.
The fortress.
The fortress under the bed.
They're vaults now, right? Everyone has to have a vault to prepare for the inevitable.
Oh, I had to have a conversation with somebody today at work about a subject that I won't talk about on stream. About what you can use AI for.
Oh.
And they were like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I could set up AI now and make a streaming account. I'll let you read between the lines, where it was all AI generated, and people would not know that it wasn't real. AI is that good now. So I could build an OnlyFans account where the content was all AI generated and people wouldn't know that it wasn't AI generated. Because AI's got to that level, even for home users, where you could have a character do stuff using AI. It's that advanced. And that scares me.
That's how I should make money?
That's how everyone should be making money at the moment before people catch on. Yeah. But even music, you think about AI making music and you go, "I'd like you to write me a song in the style of so-and-so and so-and-so, go." And they come back with all the lyrics and you say, "And I want it to be unique, go." They do it, and now I'd like it copyrighted to me, and they do all the copyright stuff for you. And that becomes your piece of music. And you've not done anything apart from tell a computer to make it for you. I can see why artists are scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because the average person wouldn't know, really, that it wasn't generated by a person. They just like the music.
It's like the photograph in the 1800s. Like it's like it's bewitching.
Mm.
If it's in there, it must have happened.
Mm. Right, we're at a pond, so I'm going to fill this water up, and then we're going to run home. And hopefully, I'm not going to get shot doing it. Which is why we're doing it when it's dark. Because the chance of people coming out here to get water and go fishing in the dark is minimal.
I thought you just wanted to have a little walk and smoke.
No. Because this is the best water bottle we've ever owned. I do not want to get killed with it. And on my server, coming to this pond is not safe because it has snappy things that live in it.
I love those little guys. They're so scary.
I'm filling water now. It lets me. Filling. Just takes a while because it's filling a big water bottle.
I'm in a bush.
Thank you. I can't, but so driving home today, because I live right in the middle of a university area, and that we've still got people graduating around us. So all the parents were in today walking through town again, and all the
How dare they do that?
all their students having their photos taken next to the university sign.
Don't they know there's no hope?
It's all right. No, next year I'll be able to see them in McDonald's serving me. I joke, Irish. Hi, Elf. Welcome. There is hope, Irish. There's always hope.
Good to hear you say that. You're the pessimist.
You'll find something, and then once you've found something, that will help you find something better, if that makes sense.
But first, I've got to serve goblins hamburgers.
Yes, you need to serve my hamburger. We don't do. See,
Actually, it's not that anymore. We'll be serving you turkey burgers.
steak's all right.
Healthy.
I'm allowed steak.
A steak, then.
I'm allowed steak. I'm allowed steak with fat on it. I'm allowed. It's not a bad fat. Sugars are the problem for me. Yeah.
Got to keep up with that. Well, sometimes burgers are like, they're made in a way where it's like, that's no good.
Yeah. I never get my head round American hamburgers. Are they made from ham, or is everything called a hamburger even
Straight
if it's
up,
not?
No ham.
Okay,
no ham at all.
We're
What's going on with that?
We're running back to base, mate. The water bottle is full. Now we need to get it home and purify it, and then everyone's got water for a week.
Yay!
Till the next time. But this is great, having this big water container. It's like having our own private well. There's some servers where you can, on their base building mod, you can actually build a well in your base.
Brilliant. That also feels kind of realistic, like who
Yeah.
wouldn't dig a well?
Yeah. If you were over a water table, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and if you knew what that was, which, come on, everyone knows about wells, I hope. Sort of. Well, if you don't, hopefully they learn.
So, Elf, the issue I've had is, in very basic terms, I've got high blood pressure. I'm very close to being diabetic, and I look more like a goblin than I probably should. So, I'm at the point of blood pressure where I've got the same chance of a heart attack as somebody that is nearly 90, and I'm in my early 50s. So I'm going on a major sort my life out moment. So I've cut my calories in half. I've cut all caffeine. I've had to cut all sugar. I've had to start doing exercise. But I know that what's bad for me, and everything I've enjoyed for the last 51 years. I've got to stop eating, basically. And everything I haven't enjoyed, who would have known there's a whole new group of food called vegetables? Puck Elf, it's a food science person. I grew up in a family that heart disease. You're living 4 years older than my father. My father died at 56. Next month I'll be 4 years away from when Dad passed away. Scary. You alright? You there, Irish, still?
Yeah, I am 40 meters from you.
Elf, my father basically never went sick, never saw a doctor, went out shooting every weekend, long walks in the woods with a rifle with the dogs, very fit and active, had one drink of beer a year, had one cigar at Christmas. But 20 years previous, he'd fallen over in a race he was running, and when they did the autopsy on his body, it had taken 20 years for a blood clot to make its way from his knee to his heart, and that's what killed him. And it would never have been spotted because Dad never went to a doctor. But it happens. Right, Elf, we've Irish and I nearly called you Cookie then, Irish. That was a PvP split, wasn't it? Irish and I have done a base raid tonight on an abandoned base and got away with loads of loot. And I'm just running home with water for the team for the next week, with Irish providing cover. Oh, someone's hit a keycard room. Can you hear that alarm going off, Irish? If you hear that alarm, Irish, that's somebody in a police station that's opened up the jail and stole all the loot.
Nice.
We don't have a key card for that room. Otherwise, we'd have done it. And that alarm tells everybody in the town, come and kill me. Yeah?
Yeah.
$400 from base. Not easy, is it, Elf? But times change. You know, medical stuff is better now than it ever used to be. And it will be better in 50 years' time than it is now. Science advances everything, eventually. One day, I really will be a goblin. My ears will grow. My skin will turn green. At them. Nearly home. Nearly home. And I've got about 20 minutes left, Irish, tonight.
All good, man. Just chatting with Witch King. If you hear
Okay.
me
Yeah.
toddler, if I'm not
Can you say hello to Witch from me?
Yeah, Witch King says hi.
Purification. You're talking big words now, Elf. Got new blood work tomorrow. Well, no, later today. Okay.
Okay, man.
You back with us, Irish?
Not yet. I'm sorry.
Gonna put a present at your feet for when you are.
Okay.
So as you can see, Elf, we ended up with lots of loot from...
I have to go on break for a sec.
Okay, mate, I might not be here when you get back. So if I'm not, I'll see you later. Bit untidy though. The place needs a bit of a tidy up. Done really well. So we hit that down there, stole everything before everybody else appeared. And we just gone down here and got water, and before that we went up to here and got some loot. But that'll probably be it for me for tonight, realistically. It's now 9:30 something UK. No, it's 10 o'clock UK, and I've got to be in work at 7 AM. So out to the stream. Thank you for watching, guys. I will